Hey everybody, welcome. If you're new around here, hi, my name is Jim, and I react to all sorts of fun stuff on the internet, and lately I've been sinking my teeth into the Coke Studio YouTube page. Now this YouTube page focuses on some Pakistani artists and just the medium of the art forms that they like to project, and it's been quite a ride for me. You know, learning about the lyrics and the poetry behind what these artists are saying has been a little difficult, but luckily a lot of cool people have been helping translate things for me in the comments. What appears on screen in English isn't exactly what it means in English sometimes. And I do appreciate everybody coming forward and just sharing some of that information with me. It's definitely put these songs into better context for me. And it really just helps me really understand some of the deep stated lyrics in these songs as well. You know, what first drove me to this style of music and just Pakistani artists was the textures of songs, the structure of it all. It was just so foreign and different to me. But now I find myself getting kind of sucked into the lyricism of this all. It truly is poetry. And once again, I seriously got to say thank you so much for helping with the translations. It really means the world to me, and it's definitely put things into perspective. So if you've helped me out in the past couple weeks with these reactions, I truly do appreciate it. Thank you. If you guys are new around here, please consider liking and subscribing. I do this sort of thing all the time, and I'm always trying to explore different cultures and really just try and broaden my horizons. So if you want to be around for that journey, just watch me explore the world through the medium of music, I'd appreciate it. But what do you say we get into today's episode? So we're continuing with season 14, and like always, I butcher all these names. I believe this song is called Kana Yaari. Now, I've been on the season 14 playlist now for a couple days, and I never know what to expect. These songs are so drastically different from each other. Sometimes it's a cool pop ballad. Sometimes it's almost a straight up rock song. Sometimes it's just something so heavy it hits you like a ton of bricks. So I'm a little defensive when I click these links. I'm a little defensive because I'm not exactly sure what it's going to do to me or how it's going to make me feel or how I'm going to dissect it. We're truly going in completely blind. Anyway, let's get into today's video. Here we go.
Coke Studio, Season 14.
Kana Yaari, I think it's called. All right. I like the percussive nature of that instrument.
Kana Yaari gaddari ishq naame garda ishq naame garda ishq naame garda.
That's fun.
Ishqi fakirani piro muridani ishqi waliyani hoda khalilani ishq pida ke marcha daftara bani.
Almost thought that was piano.
ganja kasi hasti bizani ishq nurwa tarba misri chamani nabi ishq chuki to ko filani. Kana yaari gaddari ishq naame gar ada. Kana yaari gaddari ishq naame gar ada. Ishq naame gar ada. Ishq naame gar ada. Kana yaari gaddari ishq naame gar ada.
I love that instrument thing.
Jazma bhi dost goda doste che fayde roj gwaza dostra wa hamisha nirad day man ho tera saath date toka muzyad day meheranga dila astna badla mawade baide ke man kana gelak chushi rocha fayde ni niva eda dire batti roka shamu shamal ke tage gapanavati niva anche mardam neste ke kase de baroka dost gushi shanku echma ko chop ka gap ma kankar be gam be kawar be dil gushi shanku war be ka chop ma be gam ma ka bar be dost guzar ma be hama mani mukhalifa atay bit dost te chu shikarana wala mani chambot dost dar dujmen bit dost wada mutmain ko ma watu wati dil par
archa to mejaze va va chammi na chare va va vat.
I really like his voice.
mat manach bhi zare hama.
Song seems kind of bittersweet though.
to amir tara mani judai ma falla khush beka tara zindagiya ma balle kab tag gandagiya to khalij tabe aba man lyari amana barbar to shiva bi wapsate ma bai mariz da nafsiyate ye duniya khushi da ishq dru kale duniya nahi iska gano ye duniya jo le chahti hai duniya tara ishq bewarti. दस्ता बदे जानी दस्ता वतियानी दुश्मन बया संगत बस वादा बहारानी मर्दम वतारानी परजा मजानी रंदा मकन तो दिलबर मारा शिगानी कनजारी सदवारी औलीता में प्यारे दा कनजारी सदवारी औलीता में प्यारे दा औलीता में प्यार दा औलीता में प्यार दा कना यारी गदारी इश्क नामे गार दा
दोस्तर दुश्मन दुश्मन भी दोस्त
इश्क नामे गार दा
wata mutmain kuma watu wati dil push
इश्क नामे गार दा
Love the wood blocks.
इश्क नामे गार दा इश्क नामे गार दा इश्क नामे
Very cool. Yeah, definitely kind of bittersweet in this one. Let's take it back here a little bit and talk about this one. Very beautiful. I mean, first thing I noticed here was just the instrumentation, you know, the mandolin style instruments. I'm not exactly sure what they're called. It's some kind of version of a sitar or something, possibly. Interesting tones you get out of it. I especially like this first instrument here. It feels like there's like, you can literally hear the plucking of the pick on the guitar itself, which just adds a really cool percussive element. I think that's what that is. I might be mistaken. Maybe it's a click from something else.
Kana Yaari, Gadari.
Or maybe it's that instrument. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know these instruments. But very, very cool. Incredibly soulful for sure. But the song is definitely bittersweet. You know, it seems like they're talking about a friendship that has kind of passed or it's shifted in some kind of way. At one point, they had great love for each other, and then now it seems like it's kind of faded or they've changed. And it seems like what the artists are trying to portray here is the artists are saying they don't, the person who betrayed them or moved on from them or something doesn't even understand themselves yet. And I don't know. It's funny to me that this music is a world away from me. This is so far from everything in Boston and in the United States, you know? But it's interesting how we all have the same problems. We all deal with the same stuff. We just package it differently. But I mean, overall, it's very different. It's very beautiful. I love the layering. Again, a great use of organic and electronic, like a symbiotic relationship. That's really beautiful. The beats and everything, it's just like, it seems so simple, but there's a lot going on. There's several different percussive elements just like add to the beats, which is pretty wild. I really enjoy the wood blocks too. That little boop, 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 boop. It tastes, why do I keep doing that? I gotta stop doing that. I don't understand an instrument and I'm not familiar with it. And I immediately start mumbling with my mouth what it's supposed to be. But I really enjoy the wood blocks. Those are kind of fun. Adds a bit of a whimsical touch to this. I'm still not exactly sure what this thing is, but god dang, do I like it. I want one, man. I want whatever that is. It looks fun to play. She was incredible too. She kind of comes out and she's got some great rap lines as well. And she's fairly soulful in herself. Yeah, it's funny to me that, you know, yeah, we're worlds apart, you know, but we deal with the same things. We're fascinated by the same thing, and it's just love and connection with one another, you know, and it's just cool to hear it from like a different perspective, you know. We're all talking about the same stuff. We're all, you know, we all want the same thing. It's love and acceptance. Sucks when we lose a friend though. I thought everybody's really cool in this one. Yeah, overall, I mean, it's incredibly melodic. It's in very percussive as well. I love the vocalists that were on this. The instrumentation is really unique and interesting as well. Those little guitars kind of had almost like a harp type, piano type of sound to them. Maybe it's just a higher frequency that was kind of throwing me off. But at one point, I thought it was actually a piano. Then I quickly thought possibly a harp, and turns out it's some kind of mandolin style of instrument. But yeah, man, this is it's beautiful all around, but yeah, kind of bittersweet. I truly believe this is, if it's in the right context, or talking about a friend that's betrayed them or moved on to somebody else, and possibly even like now being part of like their enemy friend group or something. And it sucks, man. It sucks to be let down like that. But I think at their core, as they're talking about this person that betrayed them, I think there's still love for that person. I think they're still like, they want them back in some kind of way, or they want what's best for them. It doesn't seem, even though they're talking about like you don't know yourself or whatever, it seems like they realize that person is making a mistake and they're going down a path that might not even be best for them. And at some point, they might even be willing to forgive them for whatever they have done. And maybe they can reconnect it again at some other point. I could be completely wrong on this one. I often am when it comes to lyrics and the poetic nature of Pakistani artists, just because sometimes certain phrases and certain words just don't mean what they mean in English. But that's kind of what I get from this on first listen. But yeah, I mean, overall, a very beautiful, almost whimsical style of sound, percussive and vibrant tones as well. This is it's just beautiful. It's beautiful, and it's a head nod song too. I was kind of getting into it there towards the end. It's kind of hard not to just kind of feel the rhythms and the beats and everything. I think it's so neat and just different from what I know. Anyway, that's Kana Yaari. Not bad, not too bad at all. Hey, if you guys enjoyed hanging out with me for a little while, please consider liking and subscribing. I do this sort of thing all the time, and I truly appreciate having you here with me. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Have a wonderful night. Bye.